What's up, man? Time for another review, reaction, commentary track for MASH. Now, Season 1, Episode 3, Requiem for a Lightweight. Again, we're looking back on 50 years of MASH. This episode's got a couple of guest stars. We'll be looking for Marcia Strassman. She'll be playing a recurring role here in Season 1. You'll probably know her better from Welcome Back, Kotter, as Julie, the wife of Mr. Kotter. Also in this episode is General Barker, got Sorrel Book. You'll know him better and remember him from the Dukes of Hazzard. He was Boss Hogg. He'll be in this episode and the next one. All right, so it's Episode 3, Season 1, Requiem for a Lightweight.
Attention, all personnel. All shifts report to operating room. All shifts, on the double.
Of course, you have to bear with me as we're working through how to do the reviews and the reactions. There's Marcia.
Jen, that's 470,000 you owe me. Check.
But trying to figure out an opacity level here that I can
I'm doing enough looking
get away with, even though we're using the fair use timer.
I don't believe we've met.
You know, even at 10 minutes, that's still,
Hey, wait a minute.
you know, still less than half of the actual episode. So again, we're not trying to create a market substitute for MASH. You should be owning these DVDs, or you can stream them from, I believe Hulu has them right now. All right, we're back in the operating room. Looks like everybody's got their masks on.
Yeah. Switch these off.
Big bonus from the last episode.
Yes, Doctor.
There's John Orchard again as Ugly John.
Yes, Doctor, darling.
He had several more episodes this season, and
Reading on his pulse.
go back up in a later season as a different character.
Hey, I like that. Very good slap in there. Good. All right, let me have the
Scissors.
terrific sponge.
Sponge.
Pickups.
Pickups.
Kiss.
What?
Oh,
Surprise me.
Make a note of that. I want him put on report. Disrespectful behavior.
She's a new one. I'll take care of her.
It must be obvious, even to a moral defective like yourself, that we're both zeroed in on the same girl. Right?
Right.
I've been transferred to another unit.
Transferred?
Major Houlihan says I'm a bit of a distraction.
What a rotten thing to say.
Yeah, you're an incredible distraction.
Sign these, sir.
What are these?
Papers.
Blank papers?
Yes, sir.
Is that a good idea?
Just cut down on your workload. You sign them now, lady, you don't have to bother.
But should I have really signed blank papers?
I can't answer that, sir. You're the one that signed them. I didn't.
Well, hold on, Radar. I'm not going to sign blank pieces of paper. You know what I'm signing when they're not blank. Yes, sir.
on these bits.
A boxing tournament?
That's one,
Well,
that's
sir, the main
two,
sport in this outfit is avoiding
and
calisthenics.
three, and we're out of here.
No,
Oh,
sir.
Pin, thank you.
Yes, sir. I'll do my best. Will that be all, General?
Say goodbye for me.
Hmm?
Say goodbye for me.
Oh, Radar says to say, goodbye, General. Well, Dr. Jekyll and Dr. Jekyll.
Henry, we gotta ask you something.
Answer's no.
But you want to know what it is?
Whatever it is, even if the answer's yes, it's no.
If you say no, we'll tell everybody that your brother's in jail.
My brother is a warden.
We won't say that part.
Now lay off. Haven't I got enough static with General Barker on my back? General Barker is all hot about this inter-unit boxing tournament.
Yeah.
Now, if one of you two guys would say go 3 rounds with him, I'll see what I can do about getting Nurse
I
Cutler
mean,
back.
seriously. Now, we talked about episode 2 being the third one that they filmed. This episode 3 is actually the 8th episode they filmed that year. Adios to Nurse Cutler, who was quite capable.
Thanks a lot, hot lips. Look, stop snowing me.
Come on, Radar. It's just a little sparring. Nobody's gonna get hurt. All right, come on. Now look, this
Recipe
is just
for
a
disaster.
practice fight. I want you to get loose.
Wait, are gonna knock his ass out.
Dancing around. Keep your left up. Jab, 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 trap, jab. Oh, hi, Father.
I trained a number of boys to box back home.
Any advice for Trapper?
Prayer. I don't think he's got one.
William Christopher makes his debut as Father Mulcahy. And, wow, he's just fantastic.
Glass stomach?
Just a minute. Isn't that Frank's bag?
I thought you were Frank's bag.
Anything wrong?
General Barker just pulled in with his fighter. Looks real big.
How big?
If you wanted to, he could be a platoon.
Again, season 1 radar, having a little bit of the
It's skill
moonshine from the still.
Nothing to do with fighting ability.
Not even a wince. The boxer is uncredited. I believe his name was Mike McCrill. He played a little college football back in the day. He was in the WFL for a couple of seasons. Big old boy.
I'll tell you one thing, you're not getting in the ring with that guy until I hear him speak.
This fight has just been called on account of chicken.
You know what I'm doing? I pulled this same stunt in university.
Use more, use a lot.
I still say we should use a horseshoe.
A horseshoe is gauche. Ether is subtle.
Then
Oh,
let's dip
a little
the
ether
horseshoe
on his
in
boxing mitts.
Right.
Ugly John's the
Right, you gotta do,
anesthesiologist,
Trapper,
so
is you got a jab.
he knows what's up.
Right? Keep jabbing. Jab, jab,
Jab, jab,
right?
jab, jab.
6 to 7 whiffs, you'd be out cold.
Great.
Right? Get hot, as you were. McIntyre, I don't believe you've met Sergeant Flacker.
General Barker. Sorrel Book,
Easy. Me,
otherwise known
doctor,
as Boss Hog.
need hands. Operate.
Hey, Henry, can we rustle up some steaks for the sergeant, huh?
Oh, yes, sir.
Come on, boy.
Father McCahey as our referee. The Killer versus Kid Doctor.
You got it?
It's in the bucket. I'll put it on right after the introductions.
Just make sure you use enough. I don't want this guy waking up until after I've been a civilian for a few years.
Did you get it?
Nothing but pure distilled water.
Oh, these motherfuckers right
So
here.
you wouldn't be adverse to laying a small bet on the outcome, would you, Henry?
No, sir.
What do you say to $100? Yes.
You got it.
Good.
Representing the 3099th Mobile Army Hospital, weighing 260 pounds,
Hello.
with a record of 97 wins, no losses, and 3 arrests, Sergeant Killer Flacker.
Oh,
And in
Frank
the
give him the
corner,
boo hiss.
representing the Fighting 4077th, weighing 175 pounds, all of it hot.
Well, he's only giving up 85 pounds. He'll be all right. Boys coming right out. What a unique stance, Trap. Oi.
One, two, three. Hello, Hawkeye. What are you doing at the prom? One, two,
Hell of a long round, by the way.
get up, come on, get up, pull yourself up. 5.
Saved by the bell.
Everything is going to be all right. Don't waste any time. Get him in a clinch and stick this right in his face.
Whose face?
Oh.
One, two, three, 4, 9, 10.
How does it feel?
It's hard to see through.
Yeah, well, I couldn't get a prescription steak. You want a martini?
My very thought.
Oh, here's something for both eyes.
Gentlemen, we
Well, you lived up to your part of the deal, and I have lived up to mine. Keep moving or you're dead.
It's true. You fought for me.
He did.
That's right.
I must say I'm impressed.
Well, I should hope so.
Hey, I managed it, you know.
Does it hurt?
How is he
Not a
speaking
lot,
without
no.
moving
I
his
laid
mouth
out
there?
his training and
Pretty neat
everything. You
trick.
think it's easy planning strategy and everything and standing in the corner wondering if I'll ever come home? Like, I would have fought myself. But
Oh yeah, and I remember we do know that Trapper's married because in the first episode he got a letter from his wife. Says, my wife thinks this is a trick to get away from her.
Put this on your shoulder. It'll help.
There you go. Episode 3 of season 1 of MASH. And really loved it. Loved the guest stars and the introduction of Nurse Cutler there. It'll be fun. Still mainly just the one plot line running through, right? A capable, attractive nurse, and he ends up getting transferred away by Major Houlihan, and gotta get her back. Luckily, General Barker's got a boxing match, and he's gonna get 200 down with Trapper. I don't know, nobody's gonna believe that anyway, but there it is. Appreciate you sticking with us. Find another video here. Again, we're trying to figure out how to properly format everything so we can get it by the copyright hounds at Fox. Not have to do a bunch of jumping through the hoop. I believe the watermark will get less severe as we go on. But again, we're using a pretty good a percentage of the footage for a 25-minute show. But as we always say, this is not supposed to be a substitute for the actual show. You need to get your own copy and enjoy it. This is supposed to be, again, the fair use for criticism and commentary, and we have provided all of that. Again, thanks for dropping in. Hit that subscribe button. We're only 980 something away from 1,000. Be fun. Try to put some more videos up. I've done some recordings for She-Hulk, and of course I've done the Game of Thrones prequel, House of the Dragon, and one episode of the Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, but at least those yet, except for the Game of Thrones reaction. But the MASH got a little bit of traction there, so we thought we'd try that because I really have never seen a reaction or review video for MASH, so this is something that's unique out there. And again, I think I bring a pretty decent perspective to the situation. So we'll just try to keep getting better with it, better quality, better editing. And I'm just a old radio DJ, fiddling with computers since 1978. Had a lot of experience editing digital audio. Been doing that since 1991. Nothing fancy here on these recordings right now. Got dual screens here. Got my little camera, little $30 camera. I'm using OBS. All the transition you see mainly on the fly in that. Then I do some straight linear editing. No real mixing. It's just cut, cut, cut. That's the way we roll. So again, thanks for stopping in, and that's what's up, man.